Alright. Here we go. You know, the unfortunate thing is I don't know if opening these with an unpopular opinion is just a horrible idea or not, because I'm literally recording these like over a month prior to when they're coming out. Oh yeah, I should mention, I probably haven't mentioned it in the videos, but I am gonna be a dad. That's right. Lord help us all. Your boy done did it. Your boy done did it now. But that's basically a big reason of why I'm trying to get a huge queue of videos. Needless to say, I won't be able to record once that happens. So, yeah. Big life changes. My unpopular opinion of the day is... Silver, I feel, is given a bad rap. I think it looks cooler than gold. I feel like it's has more utility, but you just can't find out much about it, you know? I didn't even... I assume it's mined. Like, I was searching on the internet the other day, I was trying to find information about it, and there's like nothing. It's hard to find. At least like finding any footage of like... I wanted to see like what does raw silver look like, and even that's hard to find. Like from silver ore. You can find shitloads of stuff about gold, even copper, but nothing about silver. I don't know why. Plus it kills werewolves, so there's that. Alright, we got plenty of defense. Plenty of defense. Diligent, man, this is tough bosses. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Rector, I think we definitely go champ first. I need to know if I'm getting Dark Calling or not. I am. Let's do wing clippings, right? I don't think wing clippings is that good in this combo, but I don't know. It's diligent. Rushing scale sucks. Let's just do ring clippings. Mark of Invasion could be fine. There is... I don't think there's any world where I would die to it. Which means I can go top, which I would like to do. Alright, let's get you dead. Now, I could let that die. I think I won't, though, because I do want to preserve higher health. It's going to burn out anyway. Oh man, no torch. Boo. Boo. Here, let's do this so we can get more of these dead. We'll put this up here, because we want to have it burn out and then have it back into the pool eventually here. It should be pretty good here, though. Turns out Dark Calling's pretty strong. In the early game, I don't think it's particularly, on its own, it isn't a good late game thing, but it sets you up to build a melting deck, is the thing. It's just generally powerful early, and you can take stuff like Draft and infuse it into something, or take a Paraffin Enforcer. And that's really, or Bounty Stalker, like those three things. That's kind of it. Like, I don't think the scaling of Dark Calling holds up consistently for the end game. It needs a rank 3 power spike if that were to be the case. Now, this is interesting. I don't think it's molded. Bomb would be interesting. With 2 Hellhorn banners, I might lean toward that. The reason we would go for this, I think, is obviously Paraffin Enforcer. That's the main thing that benefits from this. Kind of wish there was maybe, like, one more thing that benefited from Burnout Extension, because I really don't think anything else generally... It's still, like, okay to have it. But I don't know, with 2 Hellhorn banners and no Remnant banners on the way to Daedalus, it's iffy. Like, I might take the Entombed Explosive here. Usually, I would generally recommend, just in the most general of cases, that I would actually say I'd generally recommend Hallowed Drippings over Entombed Explosive, but not when there's, you know, we don't even have a unit draft coming up. I guess we got a 2 out of 3 for the next ring to get a unit draft, but that's still not an incredibly high chance. And then even then, it's 3 units from both pools, not a high chance for Paraffin Enforcer. So it's, I gotta win a 2 out of 3 into like a, maybe like a 1 out of 3, roughly. Well, yeah, I don't know. Tough for me to do that calculation. It's probably less than 1 out of 3. I mean, it's like, you got 12... You know, I don't factor in the rares, but you got 12 uncommons to choose from, and it's only 1 of the 12. It'd be a 1 out of 12 into a 1 out of 11 into a 1 out of... well, I guess that's how you could look at it. It's like I gotta win a 2 out of 3 into a 1 out of 12 into a 1 out of 11 into a 1 out of... So I gotta win the 2 out of 3, and then I just have to win one of the following of a 1 out of 12 into a 1 out of 11. Into 1 out of a 10. Now, I just can't do that math on the fly. Back in college, when I had to take probability theory, I would have known how to do that calculation. I couldn't tell you how to do it now. I'm sure there's some fucking weird Laplace transform or something. I'm just throwing that word out there. I don't even remember what it is. I think I might take the bomb here, because... Here's the problem. I just don't have any front-loaded damage right now. I've got rough backline clear with the torches. Got a ton of defense. This just doesn't probably benefit me that much. But this would. So we'll take it. This is a pretty clear ritual for me. With 2 Hellhorns, it's possible we don't really focus around melting on this run. And the only shitty thing here is I can't get it costed down. I mean, I could. Here I can. So that's fine, actually. And then we just Hellvent here, which further makes us not want to take a Remnant. Yeah, I think Bomb there was definitely correct. Ooh, a multi. Bruno Warrior. I'll take it. I don't think I settle for Battlestone. Reroll, there's a slight chance I could afford it quick if it comes up. That would have been 5 off. Do I really have to take a Battlestone? I don't need it with a Dark Calling. Let's see what we're getting at this Divine Horde. Ooh, Railhammer. Conscription Notice. Man, these are all good. I feel like the upside of Railhammer is pretty enticing to me. I'm a Steelworker away from victory. Just run 2 of the... I could Battlestone. Since we're not going to hit this steel, I could just Battlestone it. Settle for the Battlestone. This makes Steelworker a win. I don't think Vapor Funnel or Conscription Notice are adding me a win condition. Railhammer isn't either, it's just making Steelworker as a win condition a million times easier with the fact that I have a Battlestone, right? I gotta keep my shards to 100 already. Because I can't have Divinity hitting me for more than 15 at the start. But then if I'm getting 9 armor a turn from rituals, yeah, I mean, and here's another thing. I do have these fortifies, right? Now also, you can maybe argue, it's too bad actually I didn't have 5 more gold. I might just endless a molten encasement, but you know, I could also argue I'd have a golden smoke and molten encasement. Maybe armor is redundant with what I'm trying to do here. Certainly you could make that case. So maybe these would be better in that case. I think I'm still going to take it though. The fortifies already have application for it. I will do this. We're just going to settle for that. I could even... we'll see. There's a lot I can do here. We should try this. So we might want to go bottom here with Dark Calling if we can. Yeah, we'll do this. And this dies, which is fine. Sure would be nice to kill that. I could if I, let's do this. And then we'll do this. This thing was gonna be in an awkward amount of burnout no matter what. But I think we do want this damage down below. I think we save this. We're probably going to need to finish that damage off. And we don't need Ember coming up, so let's just do that. We want to make sure we redraw to that bomb to finish things off. Could redraw that. Like this. We gotta make up some damage here. I really hope we don't get screwed coming up. I really don't want to redraw these, but I also don't want to put them on the floor. Fuck. Let's put that up. That's about as bad as it could get. Yeah, I mean, if I drew like any of these fucking things, we would have killed them here, but we'll just take 9 for the bottom decking. So I have a unit draft coming up, and I have a Hellhorn banner coming up. I might take the Dripfall here. Ritual and Branded Warrior is my offensive scaling plan. A Wicklash is a little bit of a liability there. It would still open up the potential Paraffin Enforcer here, but not that well. I would have rather had the Hallowed Drippings for that, or a Purifying Cleanse. It's just the Burnout 2 is just not enough. It would give me a decent holdover target, though, since I am getting a Merchant Magic, but at the same time, then I wouldn't be able to bring the Ritual down to a 1 and Helve on it. I like the Dripfall, especially into the double Scourge Shufflers. Fledgling Imp is acceptable. We could do Endless Molting Imp, Fledgling Imp, and that would solve the run as well. Gives me also, you know, since I... Real Beater, huh? I should take it. I'm not gonna fuse it, though. I'll take it. You're never wrong to take it, I think. But I don't know that I'll end up using it. It is technically something I could put into the Branded Warriors. Move Consume is about the worst I could see there. We should hit the Cavern. These are really bad for me too, considering all I have is torches. So far we're low rolling pretty hard here. Hopefully we don't roll the banner as well. Now that ain't a low roll. Do I take the 1 pip and just continue to be disappointed in it? And I could just get the hammer and put like 30 damage into it, or the pierce, or both. Both seems a little excessive. I would love it in the long run, but in the short term at 24 fire health and a pretty fragile deck, in that context I don't love it. I would probably just do the piercing. That way I'm good on the spell trials. There are some cases where it is working against my Branded Warrior though. You know, it'd be really good into these fights. I also just don't have any backland clear. Torches aren't going to do it. I think I take the hammer. I just take piercing. It could give me a holdover target as well. Granted, if it's a 120 holdover, I won't be able to afford it unless this unit sucks and I skip it. So let's see. It does. Alright, so I can afford with this... I can afford holdover. I'd rather... Wait, what? I guess I'm bad at math. I don't know why I thought I could afford that. I guess I'm dumb. Didn't I have 190? 190 minus... 20. I was at 175. I thought I'd be at 115. Wasn't I at 180 and I should have got 10 gold? What am I missing here? I thought I was at 180 and I thought I skipped for 10 gold, so I was at 190. I spent 25. Oh, I went down to 165. God damn it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Well, gosh, that sucks. I really wanted that holdover. Too bad. I could just add a 10 to it. I don't think that really is worth it unless we think we're not hitting any Merchant Magics. Like, I don't know where I'm going here. I'm basically probably going left. I think Hellhorn has so many good... I don't know, though. We would be hunting for Endless of the Steel, and the Caverns could be okay. I could still get a Microstone there, for example. I mean, this Steel is pretty automatic. So we know we're hitting that. So in that context, maybe we hit this. And that could be our additional chance to hunt for holdover. Or we could just make it do that. I don't know. Right now I don't need it, so I just won't. I'm going to wait to see what comes out here. If it's a Steelworker, I'd rather have that than Rail Beater. Plus, just, I don't want to spend 25 shards to not really do anything for me right now. So we'll just do this. I think we're still Hell Hunting Ritual Battle. Unfortunately, this doesn't die if I go top with it. Typically on Ring 3, you want to go like mid or top with Rector. Going bottom, the burnout timers, just in a general sense, don't really work out for you. I think I do want to run Rail Beater and Branded Warrior top, so I'm just going to run it like this probably. More importantly, I really want to keep this guy alive and get that ritual in. I'm not going to worry about slays, I think. They should more or less just come naturally. I don't think I care about Ember Drain in this scenario. I think we want to get all of this scaling here. Then I can do this. Just throw that into the pool as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine here. Just put all of this here. See, Dark Calling will be kind of like, in a sense, kind of like Imp Parade Queen would be in this scenario. Like, he's not my main game plan here at this point, but he's still doing things, and he's doing them decently enough. Damn, that's a lot of damage. We can put that in. I don't know that I want to put the stewards in though. Three grenades top. I would like this to be in the pool as well. Just want to do more damage to Deity as well. We could try for a middle floor here. I mean, we know that already kills him, so let's just do this and try to get that kill. Got him. Hallowed Halls is just a nice card when you don't already have a plan to give you a plan all of a sudden, but we really don't need it here. I wouldn't mind the Dark Deal, but if I'm not getting, you know, with the Battlestone, I mean, it might be okay. Here's the thing. If I don't get Steelworker right now, which, as we explained, is like a 1 out of 12 into a 1 out of 11 into a 1 out of 10. It's even worse than that when you factor in that there is the chance for rares, right? So if I don't get that right now, it's probably going to be Rail Beater into Branded Warrior. The other option is I could wait and go Steel, and then if I get multi, or, well, I'd need to get multi, really, I think. Ideally multi and maybe quick. Maybe not quick, but really multi. If I can get multi in the Rail Beater, it's obviously better for me to just put the Branded Warrior into the Rail Beater, but I mean, it's just objectively better. A million times better. But, you know, that's two 50-50s. It's not that out of the question to lose two 50-50s without replacement. I mean, at the same time, I don't really need to fuse the units together here if I'm not hellventing the units, which I don't think I am. I think I'm hellventing the ritual. And then I'm just going to hellvent the unit there, I think. It might be actually in my interest then to wait. None of that really factors in there. The Dark Deal should be fine in either case. So basically what I'm factoring in, I was like, if I'm getting Steelworker, this should be fine. If I'm not getting Steelworker, it should still be fine because I'm going to be using either the Rail Beater into the Brand Warrior or the Brand Warrior into the Rail Beater. I should have some health to spare. Alright. Unit drafts certainly were not great on this run, but they're okay. We got 2 Rail Beaters offered. One of them we took. Got 2 Branded Warriors offered. One of them we took. Everything else is horrible. You know, there's 2 Demon Fiends, 1 Alpha Fiend, 1 Paraffin Thug. I can't remember what else there was, but I'm certain it wasn't that good if I wasn't taking it. Certain it wasn't good if I wasn't taking it. Well, anyway, this is a skip. I think. Unless you tell me that a Demon Fiend into Branded Warrior is better than a Rail Beater into Branded Warrior, which, if I would have taken Hidden Passage, I actually would say is the case, but I don't think so. I think we'll just probably wait and see. We're not going to fuse the units now. We're going to wait till here and see if Rail Beater can overtake. We'll just run the 2 units for now. There's no sense spending 25 shards and consolidating these units. One downside. It kind of also doesn't make sense to consolidate them there, which we don't have to. We can consolidate them there. With the fact that we just want to see this hammer and the 2 rituals as much as possible, and these as quick as possible, we just want draw instead of pip. And Ember's not even on the table. Alright. I think we take the ritual. We're worried about Relentless. We're not really worried about wave clear, I think. I could take a 30 here on the hammer. The main thing that does is it helps soften up tanks. But I think we don't. I think we just... Now here's something I could do. I could put a Molten Encasement into a Fledgling Imp right now. That would put me above 50, but I think that's pretty good. I could actually Hellvent that. With the Dark Calling, it kind of makes sense. That might be better than the Ritual. Let me think about that. I know I'm doing this as I look at this, because this is just one of the best. This is one of the best combos in the game. Molten into Fledgling Imp. You know, I think we're committed to hitting these 2 steals. It's going to be 2 I'd have to get Quick and Large Stone in both of these for these to really not give me a gigantic benefit. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll Hellvent the unit. That costs me shards. I'm already at 60. I think still the Ritual I would Hellvent. Could always do the Wingmaker. Could always do Dark Deal. I think it's just Ritual. I don't need this thing Hellvented, but, it is going to be nice to have it. And hopefully it can come back with Dark Deal. We definitely got to get rid of all these stewards. Now the Reform Pool. If I don't find Endless, the Reform Pool will be pretty important. Okay, Accumulator's great here. It's going to make... Rector will probably be pretty integral to this run. I don't know if I can do a Heaven Seal. I don't know... If I bottom deck both the rituals, I'm just never going to kill those tanks. Even if I get this going early. I don't know. I mean, Rail Beater plus Branded Warrior is a lot of damage, but, you know, they have the haste. Huh. $28 cards. 6 draw. That'd be 5. It could be in the very worst case scenario, 5, you know, it's 5 turns till my bottom deck. The entire troop is through by that point. I don't think we risk it. Just gonna go like this. I mean, here, and on that ring, it would have been fine. But I want this up here, down here. I want it up here. We definitely want to do this. I can do that. I can do that. We should do that. We put these behind. Keep in mind we're turning Richter into a tank during all of this. It is a spikes boss, so this is like a little iffy. Yeah, we'll do this up here. I think I'm overthinking things to not do that. I should do this as well. And just do that. I think we really should just focus on the top floor. I don't know why I did the stealth down there. That didn't really make sense. Whatever. I think we can let him up. I don't think we're too worried about any of this. Let me just check something really quick. I hate that you can't check it on the event, but so 30 health. It's potential that Hef into Branded Warrior is actually superior here. And then I don't have to Hellvent the unit. Has Trample. It fits on the floor just fine along with a token. It has 30 initial stats. I don't have to draw 2 of them. I think Hef will actually get taken here and put it into Branded Warrior. I don't think we need any of these. Maybe a Sacred Wix is like okay. I think ideally we're just going to remove a lot of the extra units. Inferno could work. Important work maybe though. Inferno's just a little awkward here. I really do want to keep Rector in. If I keep him in, I don't know that we want that. I already have a hammer. I think an important work is acceptable. Especially if I get endless. So it could be stealth boss. Does any of these help with that? Not really, but I think this is worth more than 25 gold. Even like Harvesters of Death, we would definitely want Divine Scorching Restraints. Uh-oh. Am I setting up for quick shitstone? Like a million times in a row? Anything need health? It's too bad we weren't getting half here. I wouldn't mind running it, just as a unit right now. But we definitely got to get it by next turn if we want to fuse it in. I'm going to add health here just in case it's stealth boss. I know we have our own stealth, but it's not like super consistent. Well, I predicted it. I can't even get like a burnout 1. I would have loved a burnout 1 just to put on this to maybe set up endless on it. We could do this on the Brand of Warrior, since it seems like we're probably just using this as the unit. Could just give 10 health to everything as well. That does kind of hurt Dark Calling in some senses, though. But, you know, we don't have any heals other than a potential old magic. I think I'd rather just put 25 on the Brand of Warrior. It does mean that there's no... no chance for some Firestone housing shenanigans, but that's fine. Do I take that money? I think I do. I'll be taking 25 at some point here. But I think that out of the things I can spend shards on other than the 25, I don't think there's much else I'm taking. If it's all temples from here on out. I mean, seriously, what would I take? I wouldn't stake Spellchain. I wouldn't take any more plus... I guess Spellchain Dark Deal's okay. I don't even know if I'd want it, though. Like... I don't need any more damage. I don't need, like, a -2. I don't need anything, really. I guess Purge a Torch. Like, 100 gold is definitely better than all of that. Since I took the gold, let's just do this for now. We're just making sure that we don't die to multi-strike boss or stealth boss. Case in point. That's easy money, we'll take it. Need to avoid any sort of AoE, which I think is fine. Hammer is really our only AoE. Alright, we do this. That. Go mid here. I do want to do this, I think. I don't want to take any damage needlessly. Alright, given the situation here, I'm going to do that. I can block 2. Let's do this then. Get around the Ember Drain, get more stealth. We're trying to make sure that, you know, the top floor is what's good. Right, we do need to get going on this floor as well. We're good up there for now. So let's get this in. This as well. Do that just to get it out of there. Do that. Do that. Yeah, I fucked that up. Damn. Bottom decking that and the other ritual. The pain is felt, that's for certain. Alright, so we kill that, but I don't want to take this damage, so we gotta do that. We can just put that there. I can put that, just keep it in the pool. I don't think I should play any of these other units, though. Alright, we need to be stacking everything up here that we can. Reasonably, at least. We should be getting half next turn. I'm pretty sure I killed enough here. I'm surprised I didn't get it last turn. I don't know the exact number by heart or anything. Alright, well, we'll just torch them, I guess. Kinda sucks to get these back. Like, I only want these back, so I think I just keep them out of the pool at this point. Like, I really need to get the right units back. Damn. It's like the one fucking unit I want back, it just won't give me. And this seems bad to do, but... So... Damn, I'm just... Like, I'm not gonna have any stealth. I'm not gonna have any relevant stealth up top, unfortunately. So I need to, like, kill this guy. If I do this, I do put more damage on him on this floor, but up here it might cost me a round, which would be devastating. No, we want to do that. I think we do this. It gets me an extra 100 damage, and we just need to stack a bunch of shit up here, I guess. Do this. Alright, we get through it. You know, seeing that, I almost do want to take the Engulfed in Smoke, but I guess a -2 on the current one would be nice. I said I didn't want a -2, I guess that's a lie. In my head, I feel like this is just working for me, but they didn't work for me that fight. This did not work for me, that fight. So I don't know. I think we're going to skip these. The Wicked Blaze, maybe. But I think we have to trust in what we have. Here's the thing. I didn't have to play all those dregs necessarily. I did it to save Pyre health at the cost of, you know, low rolling out of being able to stack stuff that might have cost me the boss. So a lot of that's on me. I think I just need to play better, and I don't need these cards, and they hurt me in the case that if I'm playing good, these cards are bad. If I'm playing bad, they might save me. But also, if I'm playing good and I take them, they hurt me, and maybe that makes me lose. Because they're not Dark Deal. They're not Molten Encasement, they're not Good Wingmaker, they're not Ritual Battles. All of them are worse than these cards. Those are the cards I want to see. And with Scourges shuffling into the deck, especially, and these doing nothing to help me with that, nah. Inferno is continuing to maybe look more enticing day by day, but I don't know. So we got Scourge Boss coming up. There's going to be a lot of times I just can't play it. I'm relegated to playing on one floor. And it may not be a floor that I need to play it on the turn I draw it. It also costs a lot. I think we skip it. Alright. We are going to do this. We're going to go half into the thing. And we're going to do that right now, I think. And just get rid of Rail Beater. Unless I want to run Rail Beater on my floor, which I don't think I do. Are you going to give me another Shitstone and Large Stone? It doesn't matter. Multi at this point doesn't matter. Is that true? If I get multi, would I actually want Hef as my unit? Starts as a 50-50. This would be a 45-70. Well, yeah, I think we would just use the Brandon Warrior then. But we reroll for Endless still, right? I should do this though. Before I forget that. Alright, beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Multi I actually would not have wanted given what we're doing here. So we're just gonna put Hef into Branded Warrior. And we'll get rid of this. Because I want my priority draw unit out. I don't want to miss any buffs on it. Intrinsic, I don't think we take. I could take it on the Wingmaker, honestly. For these fights, it actually might be okay. Should I? I guess I take it. Weird. I'm at 100 shards, but it all just sort of worked out and made sense, I guess. This might be fine. Just put a burnout on that. We should remove some cards. Let's get rid of this. I mean, my reform pool doesn't really matter anymore. I probably should keep the torches for Diligent. I know I have wing clippings, but I don't want to trust in that. Don't need money coming up. I think this is fine. I think I could even do this. Just make one of them have some health. Really, with Dark Calling, if I have a plethora of money, which I didn't really have until here, I guess I kind of had it here. Like, maybe I should have been putting some stuff into dregs. I think that's absolutely fine. Just makes Dark Calling a lot better, but yeah. I don't know that we'll take any other shards on this run. I think we can just keep it at 105 from here on out. See, I could even fit both of these onto the bottom floor here if I want. Does it make sense to do that? I should have put this down first. Why didn't I do that? I mean, I can get the kill right here. I don't think it makes sense, though. I don't think it makes sense. I think we want to give ourselves as much time up top as possible. And this will go here as long as I'm not dying down here. Could help me kill that. I think I'm killing that already, though, right? This dies to that. Yeah, we could just do this. I guess I could Hellvent this thing. That'd be the only thing I would do, I guess. Fuck that guy. He might be getting the kill down here, but I'll do that. Oops, fucked that up. Don't think I would have got the kill anyway, but... it's all good. I care more about rage or stealth. Probably stealth, actually. I mean, it didn't matter there, but if it did. One more tomb, probably not. Probably not. I don't know that I can consistently remove spikes enough for that to make sense. I think these are all non-impactful. Pretty sure we just keep going draw. Need to find the cards. Yeah, we won't take those. I am debating hell venting this though. It's either that or that. I think we can keep these dregs for now. If it start calling, like, I don't know. Let's remove one torch, one drag. How about that? It's like I could hellvent this, I could hellvent that, or I could hellvent that. That's pretty good, actually. Accumulator 2 is a nice jump up. Spikes. I mean, I do have 70 health. I can replenish a bit of it with the fortifies. I bottom deck my shit, though. I'm taking a lot of damage, and it's not 70 health. It's multi-strike minus however much. I feel like 99% of the time I can take this fine, but I also don't need it, so let's just not risk it. This is how you get, I think... I'm at a win streak of 46 here. I wanna see if I can beat my win streak. I know I can. If I do stupid things like take spikes here, it's that 1% of the time I bottom deck everything that means I'm just fucking dead, you know? So we'll do... still do this up here. Do I ritual here or just do this? I think we just do this. Draw that before both of the fucking Fledglinghams, sure. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're starting to get to that 1% type bullshit where I bottom deck both of these along with the stealth, and then I take all this damage, then I have spikes, and yeah, then I'm just fucking dead, right? I feel like I should keep you alive. But I definitely need you to have damage. We're just gonna leak a fuckload here, unfortunately. Like, unfucking fortunately, we're just gonna fucking leak a ton here. Here, for good measure. Boom. 50 damage taken. I could have just... would I get through it with spikes with that draw order? Probably. but I would have taken, you know, 5 times however many pyre hits that was, so I would be down to even less buffer room on these fights for 400 gold extra. Which really only matters in the context of trinkets or removals. I don't need any more removals, so it's really only in the context of trinket. Like, I could afford a trinket or 2 more. So, you know, most of the time that won't matter. And there's not trinkets that I need to win. They're just win more. You know, Gurg's Goad, Ashes of the Fallen would be the best things I could find. But they're unnecessary for me to win. I think we might want a Crushing Demise. At least a lot cheaper than the Inferno. You know, it's the same idea as Inferno in a sense, but I think we take it. Okay, Tiresome Climb would be potentially good. I don't know that we need it though. Really, it's just stealth. It's completely redundant with the stealth that we have. It would be pretty good to deal with some purifiers though. It's just pretty expensive, but I am hitting a Merchant of Magic. I think we're going to Hellvent the Wingmaker, which... Yeah, I don't think we need this. I don't think we need these. I could take the Snuffer. That wasn't really... It's not on the level of Ashes or whatever. It's just giving me extra stealth, but... That's mainly just for Relentless. I don't think we need it. I think I'd rather reroll. The chance at Ashes or Gurg's goes better. Now I will admit, 400 gold here, I take that easily, right? That's the trade-off, but yeah, I don't know. 10, yeah, we're not taking those. Let's see if we get a Lightstone casing as well. Alright, well this has some synergy with the Railhammer. Impsicle could be okay. They're unfortunately stuff that would go to the burnout pool. Could double stack that. I mean, I don't think I'm taking the Impsicle. There's definitely some cases where it's okay though. But it's a lot of gold. I don't know. It could... I might as well take it, right? Doesn't it just make Dark Calling that much better? At the same time, this could be okay. It's not that needed. Alright, you convinced me. One more cost reduction, sure. Alright, and I will Hellvent this. Intrinsic here is actually pretty bad on it now. Well, I don't know if I want to do that then. What do I Hellvent then? This? Sure. Alright. I don't know if I want to risk burning it here. I don't know if I have a better choice though. I'm gonna give up 5 rage here to get around Everdrain. I think... Yeah, I don't have much other choice than to do this. Of course. The seed is a little bit aggravating. Not gonna lie. Like, it's a little bit aggravating. I think we'd be fine losing this. Dude. Wow, I'm so glad I took wing clippings. So useful. So fucking useful. Dumbass. Oh, we know we're not getting extra pip up here, unfortunately. So I may have to just focus super hard on this now, unfortunately. I guess I could have burned a torch. Okay, here we can definitely burn a torch. I'll do it in the name of, you know, not losing the much better stuff. Now, let me make sure it makes sense, Ember. Like, I really should be playing into the wing clippings. Like, this should be like a results not typical type fucking situation. Tell you what, let's go for this. Finally, you preserved it. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Congrats to you for not being fucking useless for once in your dumb life. Alright, that's taking them all out. I think because I'm going to play this enough times up top, do I want to give the armor here? I don't think this guy's, like, relevantly going to die. I know I give up a little bit of rage by doing this, but I want to try to kill the Purifier. Sweet. Man, I'm really good at winning 50-50s on this seed. Real good at it. This is the problem with Imp Sickle. It's like, if I'm not getting... Like, if it's going to give me, like, Queen Zimpling, it's definitely not worth it. You know, now I can't play it out. It's not... It's clogging up my deck. You know, we took it for things like Pyre Chomper, or just chump blockers, but... Like, the current, like, value I'm getting out of it, it ain't there, man. It ain't fucking there. We gotta do this. Stupid. Do I want to do this or just do that? I don't know that this helps me that much. Let's just do that. At least we finally got a Pyro Chomper. 7 years later. Oops, well. I forgot that I played the Pyro Chomper. Sweet. That's on me. I can't blame the game for that one. I probably should have been letting that thing die too, but whatever. It should still die here, so this is fine. I think we want... Do we want extra rage here, or are we good to do this? We actually do this. I still have... You know, it's so annoying. It's like... So, only 120 shards, right? He still just lost his stealth. Yeah, that's... That's Seraph for you. We want the permanent unit stone there. So I'll still put one there. Alright, we took half his health out. I think we should be fine. Fortunately, this doesn't kill that. I would think for my deck, hopefully Divinity is easier than that. Usually Divinity is easier than Diligent. Just really annoyed at wing clippings. Now I'm now it's starting to be, you know, this starts to make a little more sense. I don't know though. I don't know though. It doesn't really make that much sense, does it? It kinda does. It's still like quite a long time until I redraw the hammer. But I could get some rage on him right now. I would want to put this in front, but if this guy's surviving, don't I just want to put more rage here? Pretty sure we do. Bottom decking the fucking thing. Let's put the one with the most health in. Alright, they're all dying, so that's good. Means more rage, more harvest for us. How many fights did I bottom deck like both these fucking things? It's really annoying. Man. That's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. Not much else I can do here. I think we want to maybe, here we can put one here, obviously. Then we want to probably do something like this. 20, 50. I should probably do this. So this dies here. Here, why don't we do this actually? We need to somehow kill all this stuff. Alright, getting through it here. Alright, we finally got that. Oh, it's so cool how you have lifesteal, bro. I love that about you. I love that about you. Might as well do that. Ah, shit. Did that really push that guy out of range? God damn. You know, I love the lifesteal about that guy. I love that he shovels Scourges into your decks, and I love how he shuffles a fucking Blight on Death. You know, I love that, you know, he does all those things, and I also love how the other guy, that there's a 50-50 to get, does none of those things. Ooh, but he has Trample! I'm shaking in my boots. I'm shaking in my boots. He has Trample. Maybe we just need to stop worrying about this and actually get our main floor to something that's not pathetic here. That's a lot of damage, but I don't know that there's any good way out of it. I could kill this one at least, which I feel like I should do. Here, let's do this. Yeah, we'll kill that at least. I think that's probably smart. I guess Pirate Tramper doesn't exist. I gotta tell you, I regret the Imp-Sickle. Do I? It's been okay, but it definitely hurts my redraw, as you can see. I've drawn 2 Welder Helpers, which are all made from fucking Imp-Sickle, and yeah, I could just be getting a hammer right now, so I definitely regret it. I could have just removed other cards. I think the Imp-Sickle was a mistake. It's really not helping me at all. We need to get this floor going. All right, Trample. Get me out of the seed, please. I don't want to be in it anymore. Molten Encasement gets the kill, sure. Yeah, that was annoying. I feel like that seed ended up, because of combat RNG, a million times worse than it needed to be, but I will admit, Imp-Sickle is a mistake. It's like, I didn't get Pirate Tramper once that last fight, and only once on Diligent. In my experience, you generally, over the course of those very long fights, will get at least 2. And if that happens, Imp-Sickle is worth it. Otherwise, it wasn't worth it. And every now and then you should get a Transcend them, but I didn't get any of those. So, like... And then, I don't know, like... There's nothing really... We were bottom decking the Imps all the time in mini fights, even though I had 2 of them. I had double draw. Deck was relatively... It wasn't fat, it wasn't super thin either, but... I don't know, it was under 30. I can't remember exactly how many it was. 48k, though, shows that it was a tough one. But I think we made overall a lot of good calls. I don't know if Wingmaker was better than Microstone, I will say that. Granted, I think it was, because if I was going to put Hef into this thing, which I still think was the right call, it would just be 3 pip. Because I would have had to infuse it after I removed it down to 1 pip. And I don't know, this prevented... I didn't draw it as much as I would like to, is the problem. But a lot of that is because of Imp-Sickle. A lot of that is because of Imp-Sickle. And a lot of that is just the fact that, you know, I'm fighting against Diligent. And also 50-50ing the massively, I can't tell you how much it irks me the design decision on Hammer Bro versus Scourge Bro. It's one of my most hated... It might be my most hated design decision in this game, because it's annoying at Ring 1, it's annoying at Divinity. And because it's a 50-50 on every seed, to me it's just objectively hard. Like, really, how often does the Hammer dude having trample ever? I'm passionate about I'm very passionate about this. Ever. When is it ever worse than the other boss, who gets lifesteal, Scourge Shuffling, and pretty much the same stats. Pretty much the same stats in both cases. And, you know, even though I think Hammer Dude gets more armor on Divinity from shards, it's more or less canceled out by the, you know, 20,000 stacks of lifesteal. And the fact that, you know, I can't draw through my deck as well. And I have to take pyre damage potentially if I don't have the Ember to get the Scourge, right? And then I get the Blight into the deck. The permanent Blight into the deck. Why? Why does that... why does that boss get the permanent Blight? Here's a simple change to even it out. Give the permanent Blight to the other guy. Give it to the Hammer guy. Why not that? Why not that be an even trade-off? Then I'm fucked either way. Shouldn't that be the balanced thing to do? It's also annoying. It doesn't matter as much when the second mini-boss rolls around, but it is annoying to me that, like, Sweeper Boss gets the Blight as well. Like, it really doesn't matter at that point, because shuffling the Blight, there's like a ring, there's like a wave left after that, so it really doesn't matter that much. But it is kind of funny how just the hardest of the mini bosses get are the only ones that get that Vengeful Shard added on death. You know, the Sword guy doesn't get it. The Sword guy is pretty much the same as the Hammer guy. Now, Spike's boss is an interesting one, because I think Spike's boss is almost universally the easiest Ring 2 boss, but in Divinity, he might be actually the one I don't want to see the most. Maybe even more than Sweet Boss. That's why I say that design decision irks me less. But it is funny, just, I don't know, that the weaker boss doesn't get the Vengeful Shard, because clearly the Sword one is the weakest one. There's no... I don't think you can argue to me that the Sword boss is not the weakest of those bosses come Divinity. And certainly on actual Ring 2, Sweet Boss is hands down the hardest. I mean, it nullifies a few champ paths completely. All of Tethys is nullified by that in Ring 2. And Primordium is often nullified kind of by it. I don't know. If you're fighting like Stealth, I don't know. Haste, it can, but maybe like Repeat or Echo Right, stuff like that. Reaper Prince, if for some reason that was ever made to be good. Yeah, I don't know though. I'm getting on tangential rant here, but I really hate the design decision specifically for that first boss. It's like, I don't know, is that something... Here, first of all, before I forget, I'll generate this challenge. I'm sure people can do better than I did there. I mean, I don't know, though. I mean, yeah, you could do better than me, but I'm just thinking, like, is there any massively different things on that seed that would have been better than what I did? Just the minor things, I think. But who knows, maybe there's just other powerful stuff in the seed that I didn't see. Angel Imperial Parking. Now let me just check really quick. I don't think in the logbook they show the enemies. Right? Yeah, I don't think they're in there anywhere. It would be easier for me to talk about this if I had a visual, but I don't want to like set up OBS to Is my internet out right now? Oh no, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere here that shows enemies, which is unfortunate. That'd be a nice addition. I mean, we could definitely fit another icon in here. Be interesting to like see your stats against each enemy too. I mean, I know I unfortunately I in my data tool I cannot get the mini boss information because it isn't included in the data. Unfortunately, I wish it were. It only includes which major bosses you faced. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna just say that is a normal run, I guess. It's not really Monster Train and Chill. I was too irate. But is it a cursed seed? Probably not. Probably not. It's just a tough seed. But it wasn't amazingly tough. It's an annoying seed is what it was. And really just because of combat RNG. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.